We're going to do a review of Vegan Gains on a live feed while he's giving out misinformation again. So let's watch this video by him.
Keep visible abs for the duration of this entire bulk, and I've been trying out
I'm going to do a reaction to this video.
different versions of this diet. They all have been at least
Again, bulk is fake. It's based on an artificial diet bulk, so you're just going to get fat. You're not building muscle. Gaining weight is not building muscle. I'm gaining weight. Okay, I'm gaining muscle. Okay, I'm gaining muscle. I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining weight. Okay.
6,000 calories a day. As you can imagine, eating this much
Again, not all calories are the same. If you have a pizza has 266 calories, and let's say a steak has the same amount, a steak is 260 calories. Man, which one's going to make you fat and make you sick?
food on any diet is quite the challenge, but on carnivore especially, with as satiating as a lot of
There's no such thing as carnivore. You're a carnivore, you eat meat. We are carnivores, we eat meat. It's really simple, dude.
these foods are, this is far from easy. I mean, I am basically eating from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed.
That absolutely doesn't make sense. Because he's in starvation mode, because he's in low calorie diet. So what's happening there? Your hormones are going sky high. Oh, I know. You think those hormones, because they're sky high, they're going to magically build muscle while you're starving? No. They're trying to turn over protein and keep energy into the body. They're trying to keep it there because you're dying.
I am having to force feed. I have to just kind of stare at the food and will myself into eating it. As I've talked about before, guys.
Okay, I don't know why he has to force feed his food. I don't know. He's not dieting anymore. He's bulking or what?
As this is the epitome of first world problems. Like, oh, I have so much food to eat, God forbid. So finally, without further ado, let's dive
Okay, that's good diet. He's got butter there, but he's going to fry his eggs, which is ridiculous.
into the foods themselves. Those of you who've
I'm going to correct Vegan Gains because I already know what he's going to say here because I saw this.
been here a while know that I start every day with breakfast,
Right.
and that is 6 eggs, right? Wrong. Double it, give it to the next person. We're up to 12 eggs a day.
So again,
Again, Vegan Gains he's gonna confirm your fake beliefs, okay? Because that's what Vegan Gains is really all about, his channel. That's why he's popular. As long as he confirms fake beliefs, that's all that matters, and fake information. He doesn't want to put out the truth because, again, it's easier to fool people, but it's difficult to tell them or explain to them that they've been fooled. They don't listen to that. That's why Vegan Gains is very popular.
this might explain some of his diarrhea.
No, he's getting diarrhea because he's eating these fucking plants, man. That's what they fucking cause. Because they're fucking toxic, you moron.
If you eat this much,
Look, honestly, I don't like to call people names, but fucking, man, he's really fucking annoying. You know what? Honestly, like, Vegan Gains is fucking annoying with these fucking toxic plants. He knows they're fucking toxic, but yet he's gonna fucking push them on you. He'd eat fucking arsenic, cyanide, and fucking oxalates all day.
eggs in one sitting, that can trigger diarrhea.
And how the fuck do they trigger? How the fuck do eggs trigger fucking diarrhea? They're highly nutritious. They're highly nutrient. They have water soluble and fat soluble nutrients in there. And then the cholesterol, which is good for you, for your hormones. The higher you can get your cholesterol, the higher your hormones. The more you wear off fucking cardiovascular disease and heart attacks, you dummy. The low cholesterol, you'll die. If your cholesterol goes so low, you'll fucking die, you moron. Now, people, if their cholesterol gets low, they'll fucking get cardiovascular disease. They'll fucking get a heart attack, you moron. You'll fucking die. It's a known fact that centenarians over 100, when they tested them, their fucking cholesterol was through the roof. Now, we're talking animal cholesterol, not fucking plant, seed oil, fucking toxic shit garbage.
There are a lot of people who've, tried the 12 eggs a day thing and have tried eating 12
Yes, there's people in hospitals. They did the 36 eggs. They're burn victims. Yes, nothing happened to them.
eggs in one meal. They have diarrhea.
I do 12 eggs. I've never gotten diarrhea. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You are making that up. Where is your proof of any of this?
That could explain some of it. Eggs are all...
No, it can explain that he's eating fucking toxic foods. That's what's causing it. You're crazy fucking maniac fucking food. Fucking eating fucking plants, fucking leaves off trees.
obviously not great for you. They're extremely high in cholesterol, which will...
Okay, cholesterol is healthy for you. They're not high in toxins, you fucking moron. They're high in cholesterol, which is fucking healthy for you. Animal cholesterol. We are made up of animals. We are animals. We are made up of animals. We eat the animals. That's why we're so healthy.
Raise your serum cholesterol score, which is the principal...
What about the serum cholesterol score? They already came out with the science. They said HDL and LDL, no association with cardiovascular disease. Low cholesterol is, you fucking nut. And when you give people statins, that's to lower their cholesterol. That's why they die young. There's no such thing as diabetes. It means you have a crashed fucking insulin. Your fucking insulin is crashed. It's not working. Your body is trying to prevent you from eating sugar. So every time you eat it, you feel sick. And then it'll eventually go up when you stop eating sugar. But what do? You go get a shot of insulin, then you continue in your behavior. That's why you people are crazy. You vegan people are nuts.
Risk factor for heart disease. And on top of that, he's cooking.
No, plants and seed oils, they're heart disease, bro. They give you heart disease. They give you plaque buildup, heart disease, all kinds of stuff. Cardiovascular disease, fucking heart attack, you name it.
It in butter, which is probably like...
They make you live longer. Butter is made up of animal fat. And these eggs are natural, bro. They're natural. They're actually natural. You can find them out in nature, but you can't find farms and plants out there. The ones that you're engineering.
Literally the worst food for you.
That's right.
Yeah, something natural is the worst food for you. Take it from this guy who's fucking got every surgery. He's fucking injured. He's literally deteriorating faster than he's aging. He's like completely falling apart. Can you believe anything that he says? Come on, man.
A whole
Lots of
dozen,
saturated
and I combine that with half a pound of sausage.
What's saturated fat? Animal fat is the best for you.
And the sausage
It's fucking natural. Part do you not understand natural vegan gains?
is something that I...
So, red meat is very bad for you.
Yeah, something natural like red meat is very bad for you. I fucking been eating red meat my entire life, and I go to the buffet. I have buffet videos. I'm eating red meat fucking every day. 6 pounds of red meat. Oh my God, it's so bad. You know, that's why, hey, that's why you're so sick. That's why, listen, that's why I'm so sick. I'm like, I don't have any problems or health problems, or I don't go to the dentist or anything like that. I don't have any surgeries or fucking I'm falling apart. But you're so healthy because you're falling apart. You're fucking deteriorating, got injuries and everything. You're completely fucking falling apart. Eating plants because they're so fucking healthy. Eating toxic plants are so fucking healthy for you, vegan gains. Yes. Fucking cyanide, arsenic, and fucking oxalates all day and lectins. Yes.
It is linked with multiple forms of cancer.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I love this. So red meat is linked with cancer. Why would red meat give you cancer? There's no sugar and no toxins in it. You fuck. There's fucking toxins in those fucking plants. They fucking kill you. That's why the Indians attacked the colonists, because the colonists fed them these plants called alcohol, called squash, and fucking fruits and vegetables. And they fucking got toxified and they died because the colonists poisoned them with these toxic plants, you fucking moron. That's why they came back and started to massacre these fucking colonists, because they're fucking sadistic like you.
The most common forms of cancer.
Honestly, like, I don't like to go off on a tangent on vegan gains, but like, seriously, man, how the fuck could you believe this fucking guy? What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck? How does red meat give you, how does it give you that? How? What is in it that would give you that? The nutrients? Are you fucking stupid or something? It's not deficient in any nutrients, meat. They're even discovering new nutrients. It's highly nutritious. It's 75% water. It's all nutrients. Blood, bro. What the fuck?
Red meat is associated with would be lung, esophageal, and gastrointestinal.
He's fucking making that up. Man, you get inflammatory response eating fucking plants because they're toxic when they go in your belly. You fart, bloat, you get fucking acid reflux and all kinds of shit. Ghrelin and leptin doesn't work on a fake carbohydrate plant fucking diet, drug addict diet. It's a fucking drug. All drugs are made from plants, and all plants are fucking drugs, you moron.
Cancers.
Holy shit, cancers, man. Again, plants are what caused the cancer because the cells got so toxified they couldn't replicate. So cancer is an adaptation process. Your body starts replicating cancer to keep you alive a little bit longer so that you can fuck and procreate and create kids before you die, because your body can't stop you from eating these toxic fucking plants all day. Christ.
And I think also cancers of the pancreas.
Yeah. Cancer of the pancreas. How does it do that, though? How does it do that, Vegan Gains? Can you fucking even explain one thing, how red meat does that? What in red meat would cause that? The nutrients or the protein? Which one would cause those cancers, you fucking idiot?
It's also high in saturated fat, which again,
it's animal fat. It's very good for you. That's what mitochondria, it says in science, they like running off mitochondria. Science says these plants are toxic. They have oxalates and stuff. They give you kidney stones. They give you inflammation and everything. It's all in science, PubMed, NCBI. So fucking please, I can prove I can destroy you, man. And as far as fucking this, whatever.
does cause heart disease.
Holy shit, here we go again, man. Fuck me, man. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy gives the most misinformation out there.
Saturated fat itself is also linked to certain cancers like breast and prostate cancer.
You shouldn't be drinking any milk, and if it's processed, then it's not natural. It's not raw milk, but you should only be drinking it when you're a kid. You shouldn't be drinking it anymore. It's got exosomes in it. You shouldn't be drinking any milk as an adult. That's why animals, they don't drink milk after a certain age. They drink them when they're babies.
So contain cholesterol, again, which will raise your...
Milk has cholesterol, has sugar in it. Sure, I don't drink milk though, bro.
Serum cholesterol score. Red meat is also linked with type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, meat gives you, it's type 2 diabetes. Let me see, it's not sugar that is in these fucking fruits and vegetables, which PubMed NCBI tells you now that it causes brain damage. Fructose causes brain damage. It causes an apoptosis. It causes a dysfunctional fucking DNA damage and dysfunctional mitochondria. But he's going to convince you that meat causes dysfunctional mitochondria. It's going to give you diabetes, bro. There's no sugar in meat. There's no toxins, but it's going to give you diabetes somehow. Holy fuck.
And that's regardless of weight gain. So...
regardless of weight gain, when I just been eating the last couple weeks at the Mandarin, I lost like 25 pounds. And I'm still big. I look big. And I lost 20. What was that 25 pounds? I have no clue. I look a lot leaner, that's for sure.
It's probably due to the saturated fat and possibly the heme iron in
iron and saturated fat causes diabetes? Where the fuck did he come up with that? Any proof? You have any proof of that? Where's your proof?
Meat. It damages...
He's fucking making this shit up, man. He's making this shit up so that he can confirm his vegan slave friends. He wants to enslave more vegans.
Your pancreas. And it also...
oh, yeah, it's going to kill your pancreas. My pancreas must be gone a long time ago then, Vegan Gains. I'm 57 years old, man. So my pancreas and everything, I probably died already a long time ago from cardiovascular disease, diabetes. I eat 6 pounds of meat a day. I eat shitloads of seafood and pounds of meat. But guess what? I don't have any diabetes. I wonder why. When I ate those plants, they gave me an enlarged prostate, kidney disease, fatty liver disease. They gave me bad skin, psoriasis. They gave me eczema, pimples. They gave me everything in the book. Fucking my teeth were practically going to fall out. They were fucking giving me sensitive teeth. But as soon as I went back and gravitated back to my natural food called meat, because I'm a carnivore, that's what I am. I'm a human, and therefore I'm a carnivore. So when I started eating it, all those things went away. I wonder why, Vegan Gains. Why did they all go away? I never had those problems before. As soon as I started ramping up in my videos during COVID, I was eating fruits. Oh yeah, fruits and these vegetables or whatever. They destroyed me.
Stops. It also just prevents insulin action.
Sure. That's why those vegan compilations that they have out there, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, vegan compilation of all these vegans that keep saying that they were going to be vegan for life, and they never knew that they were going to be making this video where their fucking hair's falling out, their nails, their pee-pee, their gums are receding, their teeth are falling out, they have loss of energy, and they're about to die, no sex drive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how good vegan diets are. They're great. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So not a good choice, and he says this is sauce.
They also cause vegan diets cause diabetes and heart disease. They cause cardiovascular disease, fucking clogging of your arteries, and a whole bunch of stuff. Fucking plaque in arteries.
Meaning it's a processed form of red meat, which
The worst is when you get dysfunctional mitochondria. That's when you're really gonna feel it. When those mitochondria become dysfunctional, you're just gonna be like, you won't be able to move, man.
is even worse.
I have not regularly eaten, I don't think ever, at least not in a very long time. And I gotta say, throwing it back into the breakfast rotation, this stuff is pretty tasty.
I gotta say, I don't know why he's cooking his eggs. He should eat them raw. But you know what? Hey, good job, man. At least he's doing that. So he's got some meat in here, and he's cooking it in butter. Amazing. Never seed oils, bro. And eggs. Very healthy.
Something I want to note right
Filtered water. Very good. Yes, yes. Zero
off
water.
the bat, you can see that I am using stainless steel to cook the eggs and stainless steel or cast iron to cook the sausage. Up until very recently, I used non-stick cookware, but I recently made this switch exclusively to these two because they do not
Smart guy.
contain any PFAs. I'm not going to go into an entire spiel about what these things are, but these are going to be found in any type of non-stick cookware.
I don't need to worry about that because I don't cook, man, and I barbecue everything, so I don't really care.
And it is kind of annoying to get the eggs not.
If I have to, I just barbecue. There's less maintenance if you just take your meat and barbecue it, or eat it raw if you have to. You can eat raw meat, and your eggs, you don't have to cook them. Eat them raw. That's what I do. It's just a waste of time cooking it. You're just wasting your money destroying the nutrients. You're gonna be hungry all over again.
Stick in stainless steel. A quick trick you can use.
Remember, human cells, they've done tests in laboratories. They had 2 petri dishes. They put plant food in the first petri dish, and the cells went flight or fight. They ran away. But when they put meat, all the cells they ran towards the meat because it's highly nutritious. They're only interested in nutrients. That's why I can prove everything that I say. I can bring out everything. I can bring out the tests that they did on rats. They fed them these vegan diets, and then the rats, their brains were gone. They didn't even know where they were in these tanks. It's crazy, man.
Is heat the pan up until you get this reaction right here. Basically, the water is going to form bubbles that bounce in the pan. Once you see these, the pan is going to be ready for use. So I put butter in it as soon as I see those. Then I pour the eggs in. There is a bit of sticking that occurs, but it is very minimal. When I first started using the stainless steel,
Smart dude.
I got all kinds of sticking. It was getting very annoying. So using that trick is going to make this process a lot easier. So since the pans get preheated, these things cook pretty quickly. I also put in approximately 4 tablespoons of butter. That is spread out across the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so again, that's a lot of saturated fat.
I
Butter,
wouldn't put salt in there. That's amazing. The more animal fat that you get in your diet, the higher the cholesterol, the longer you shall live. The longer, and you'll look better too. You're gonna look amazing. You're gonna be super strong. It's got vitamin D in there, trace elements, minerals. It's amazing.
is one of the worst foods that you could possibly eat.
Yes, it's one of the worst foods. Don't eat them. Keep eating your plant foods. Leave this food for us, the smart people. So keep eating those plants and enjoy yourself when your teeth and your hair fall out and you become like Vegan Gains with surgeries and broken knees and whatever and a whole bunch of stuff, and then stuck on TRT and whatever else he's doing there. I don't know.
Use approximately 2 when making this meal, but the dozen eggs come out to 72 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat.
Yes,
The
nice.
half a pound of pork comes out to 36 grams of protein and
Yeah, I don't eat pork because it's carnivore animal. Don't like pork or chicken.
51 grams of fat. And I also add 2 slices of this mozzarella cheese from Tillamook. That is a fun name. They're based in Oregon in the United States. This cheese is great quality. It's very tasty. I melt these on top as well. The cheese slices, 2 of them comes.
So this doesn't seem like it's it's not a low fat type of cheese. So you are still getting a significant amount of saturated fat from consuming something like this.
Again, it's animal products, so saturated fat is good for you. Animal saturated fat is good for you. I don't know what he's talking about, man. What's he talking about, like trans fats and all that? You talking about vegan plant saturated fat? This is animal fat, bro. It's not bad for you. That's all bullshit. I don't eat cheese though.
So the type of fat found in cheese doesn't seem to raise serum cholesterol as much as other dairy products like butter, or
Even if it did raise this serum cholesterol, what does that have to do with anything?
as other sources of saturated.
Man, it's not toxic. It's not toxic or sugar. So what do you talk about? It's not plant drugs. Hello? It's not a drug addict diet. Drug addict diets are when you eat plants. You're on drugs all day. You're a drug addict eating carbs all day.
Fat like in red meat,
Okay.
but it still raises it. So it's not quite.
Yeah, but you're not eating drugs, so it's not raising the drugs where you're fucking yourself, eating drugs all day, destroying yourself on
It
drugs.
is bad from a heart disease perspective, but it's still pretty bad.
How is it bad from a heart disease perspective? How is it bad? It has no toxins, and there's no lectins, there's no oxalates, there's no cyanide or arsenic in it. What are you talking about?
So not a great choice. And again, there's zero fiber in any of this food.
Why would there be fiber in there? It's animal products. They're made from protein, and plants they don't have protein. They're made from what? They're made from cellulose. They're made from whatever you just said there. I don't even care. Fiber. They're made out of fiber. So there you go. He even confirmed plants are fiber and animal products don't have fiber. They're protein, and plants don't have protein in them. They have some amino acids, but they don't have complete amino acids. And there's nothing that we can use in plants. They're not bioavailable to humans.
Not getting any antioxidants, like none of the beneficial.
Again, if you type up in Google, they'll bring up links. They'll tell you that the antioxidants are used for plants to protect themselves from UV rays. They're actually bad for humans, the antioxidants in plants. Now, the antioxidants in meat, they protect you.
Plant nutrients. So
No, there's no nutrients in plants. They're just sugar and drugs and poison.
terrible so far.
It's out to 10 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of fat. And I put some sour cream on this dish too. This is a very
You can check it. Fructose is a drug. It's sugar. It's a drug. They did tests on it. They had rats. They put cocaine. They put what is it called? Opium and sugar, and all the rats ran for the sugar because it's the more powerful drug of plants that's made from plants. The only difference is that they're legal drugs, like they're legal. Sugar's legal, like marijuana and alcohol, which are made from plants too, because those are drugs as well. Get it, dude?
So again, more saturated fat.
big bowl.
You can see vegan gains. He drinks drugs all day. He has Coca-Colas there. He loves to be on drugs all day. He's your typical drug addict. You know, he can say whatever he wants, but he's a drug addict because he partakes in that.
You might not be able to really tell
Plants are very addictive because they're drugs.
based on the camera angle, but this bowl is gigantic. If I finish cooking by, say, 9...
You know, you can be addicted too to the toxins. You like that feeling that the plants, they're fucking destroying you, the toxins in them. The poison that is in plants, poisoning yourself, can be addictive to some people.
a.m. Oftentimes it will be around noon when I finally finish that final bite. I will usually dig into a quick...
Oh, and here's another thing. I have a compilation on my list there. I forgot to play it last time, where the people were complaining. They're starving, these vegan people. We're starving. I'm starving. We're starving. I'm starving. I'm starving. I'm starving. They're all starving because there's nothing in there. They're all starving all day.
and then I hit that.
So
I
again,
knew this vegan chick that I rented a place to one time, and that vegan chick was starving. And then she asked me, what should I eat? I told her, eat everything. I don't know, eat everything. Stop starving.
and this is another indication that this guy is not eating 6,000 calories per day. So it takes him
He's eating a highly nutritious diet. What about calories? The more nutrients, your cells just want nutrients.
3 hours to finish one
They don't want plant drugs, dude. They want nutrients.
single meal. Does that sound like he's hitting?
You know, it's funny. You get no inflammatory response eating animal products. Your stomach is literally flat. You don't even feel like you're full when you eat. I eat like I can eat practically like and a seating probably 4 or 5 pounds, 6 pounds of meat in one seating, and my stomach is still flat when I leave the buffet 4 hours later.
6,000 calories every single day.
Oh yeah.
Like all you have, like you can only take his word for it. Like there's no type of process that he's going through to verify that he's eating all of this. He's not
Neither can you. There's nothing that you can verify that he's not eating that either. You're making it up.
videoing himself eating every single meal every day.
Yeah, right.
So you just have to take his word for it. And again,
Sure, and we just have to take your word for it because you're vegan gains. You must fucking know something. Even though you were born with instincts to survive, you weren't born with any knowledge. And you're just regurgitating fake information that other human beings popped out there because they want to make profit, money, because they're chasing something that's fake money.
he says these conflicting things like,
Yes.
it takes me 3 hours to finish one
Like, seriously, vegan gains, why can't you think for yourself? Like, seriously, is it just because you're in for profit? Look, you got this thing up there. It says pay my rent. Is that it? So you need to confirm people's fake beliefs so they can pay your rent. Is that it? As long as they hear what they want to hear. So tell them what they want to hear. Is that it? Is your audience like vegan people or something, or what? Oh, you want to confirm their fake beliefs. Oh, okay. Well, it's true. You want to know how I would win my debate against you, vegan versus natural people, nature? It's really easy. You're going to say that these animals are domesticated. They're on farms, right? That's what people are doing because we're not hunting them anymore in the forests. There's practically no forest because they're all burned down because you're farms. So it's really simple. I'll show you how I do it. So you're going to say these animals are fucking domesticated. Oh, easy. Okay. Let's let them loose. Let them go back where they belong in the forest, right? They're going to run around the forest. Now, your farms, you have to close them. No more farms. Well, guess what? They don't exist anymore. Your vegan shit is gone. You want to know why? Because farms are man-made. They're fake. So once you close those man-made plant farms, guess what? There's only forests out there, dude. Forests and animals. And who do you think's going to survive? You, your fucking vegan diet, or me hunting animals out in nature as a normal human being, as a normal carnivore, eating my normal food, meat? So who do you think wins the debate, you or me? So these unnatural farms, they have to close. No more farms. They disappeared. They're gone. So where does this veganism exist? Are you going to go run out in the forest and start eating fucking leaves off the tree, dude? Are you fucking retarded and eating fucking bark off the tree? People eat cinnamon. Cinnamon is a bark. It's off a tree. You think eating bark is fucking healthy for you? You must be crazy.
Single bowl of food. Again, he's probably not eating 6,000 calories every single day. And on top of that,
Does it really matter? He's eating a highly nutrient-based diet.
he's also claiming he's having frequent diarrhea.
Wall of hunger.
He's having frequent diarrhea because he's still eating fucking plants. He's not just eating that.
I'm just totally stuffed. Some time goes by, I kind of pick at it, then I'll finally finish it. So in total, this breakfast comes out to 118 grams of protein,
Yeah, so only 1,500 calories.
No, it doesn't. He fucking cooked it. He cooked it, so it can't be 118 grams of fucking protein. It's not that. It's not. He cooked it, so he killed the nutrients in it.
And it takes him 3 hours to finish it. He's not getting to 6,000 calories every day.
grams of carbs, and 123 grams
Depends. He's got to eat a lot. Depends what he's doing. I don't know.
of fat, totaling 1,497 calories. So as I finish up the first...
Look what Vegan Gains is drinking, a Coca-Cola. It has phosphoric acid in there. It literally eats fucking nails. They put phosphoric acid, a bunch of fucking chemicals in there, and sugar. It's made out of fucking corn syrup. They don't even use real processed sugar. They use corn syrup, which is even worse. So he's drinking corn syrup and fucking this shit, bro. It just fucking dissolves your bones, man. Phosphoric acid dissolves your bones. No wonder why he's so weak and falling apart. He's a drug addict. He's addicted to these drugs called sugar, plant drugs.
Meal and let it cool off a bit. I prepared the second meal, which is ice cream. Not anabolic ice cream.
Let me ask you this question. What do you think is more healthy? A can of Coke, what he's drinking, or a steak? Which one would you rather have, a steak or a can of Coke? I know. You're all drug addicts, so you want to drink the Coke and destroy yourself. Yeah.
Carnivore ice cream, featuring only 2 ingredients.
I can't wait to see Vegan Gains at 57. I'm 57. I can't wait to see him at what he looks like at 57.
And no ice cream maker needed.
And Vegan Gains, fake cannot beat something natural. Do you understand me? You understand me? Fake can't beat something natural. And something natural cannot create something fake. And something fake will always be fake. It's not natural, get it? And so natural beats your fakeness.
Now, of course, if you want to make this more aesthetically pleasing,
your fake engineered, man-made, fake, crazy, toxic food,
and have the best texture possible, you can use an ice cream machine. You guys know me, I am very culinarily lazy.
Oh yeah.
I don't care how good my food looks, I just need to get it eaten. That's all I really care about. So how I make this is I get 1 pint of raw heavy cream. That comes out to 2 cups.
I love this one. It says
So
cats and dogs.
you might notice it says for
Yes, we've noticed for cats and dogs. It's ingredients cream. He says cow's milk. It's real cow's milk. It's raw milk. So people, what they do in California is, because they can sell them for cats and dogs, it's still raw milk. You can't buy it for yourself. So then he buys it because it's for cats and dogs. So it's the same milk. It's just raw milk.
cats and dogs.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
He doesn't know that because he is from Canada. So in California, you can buy it legally off the shelf for cats and dogs, and you can drink it.
In most states to sell raw dairy, and there's a very good reason for that.
We already know that. They don't want to sell you raw dairy. What's the good reason? Because the elites want to see you fucked up.
Cows, just like human beings, can get tuberculosis. In fact, tuberculosis...
You want to know how cows get that? See, their body doesn't create it. They get toxified. They feed them corn stalks. They feed them food that they're not supposed to eat, so they get these diseases. That's what you're getting, Vegan Gains, because you're eating something you're not supposed to, which is toxic to you. Really more toxic than usual, and that's why you're fucked up.
probably was transferred from cows to humans. That's how humans ended up getting tuberculosis.
Oh, it was transferred from cows to humans. There's no proof of any of that, man. It's because you're eating toxic plants. It caused it, okay? You're eating food you're not supposed to.
So if you eat dairy, raw dairy from a cow that has tuberculosis, you can die.
Yeah, but they check for tuberculosis. It's kind of obvious they have the equipment to do that now. So why would they sell tuberculosis on the shelf, you fucking moron? Why the fuck would they sell tuberculosis milk that has tuberculosis in it for cats and dogs, you fucking moron? Are you fucking stupid or something?
You not only can tuberculosis be transferred, through the air and...
Yeah, maybe between humans it could, I don't know. But maybe because my T cells are working well now, because I'm eating my natural food, what I'm supposed to as a carnivore meat. So everything's working pretty good. I haven't had a cold or seen a dentist or gone to a doctor or done anything now in ages since I've been back eating what I'm supposed to, meat, and not breaking the laws of nature, Vegan Gains.
Infect your lungs. It can also infect your body, and the infection can spread to your bones.
Yeah, it could, but guess what? There's no tuberculosis in there. They wouldn't put that on the shelves. They would put out an alert if there was any in there, and there isn't. So what the fuck is he talking about?
That is one of the most painful and life-threatening diseases you can have.
You want to know where tuberculosis comes from? It comes from eating toxic plants. That's where it comes from. It says that in NCBI PubMed, okay? Check it out.
So if you want to eat raw dairy that's, meant for cats and dogs, you can roll.
It's meant for humans and animals. It's meant for all animals and humans. Raw milk, yeah. We get it from a cow and then we drink it. It's dairy, yeah.
Roll the dice and hope you don't get bovine tuberculosis or any other disease.
Why would we get any of these diseases if they monitor it for it? They monitor the stuff for it. There's not in there. The animals, when they can see whether the animal's sick or not. You know that, vegan gains, they're not stupid.
That the cow might have. Again, cows can get bacterial infections in their udders, and if you drink that milk,
Yeah, if they eat vegan diets, fake diets that they're not supposed to, I'm pretty sure they would, yeah.
you'll also get that infection. You can get food poisoning, shit like that.
Yeah, food poisoning comes from plants. That's where poisoning comes, because they're poisonous. You get food poisoning from plants because they're toxic, they're poisonous. They have poisons in them called oxalates, arsenic, and cyanide, and a bunch of lectins and other weird shit. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Dairy products, they don't give you give you any poison. So what the fuck is he talking about? They don't poison you.
If you want to roll the dice, don't say I didn't warn you.
Now you can see on the label here,
Man, if you want to listen to him, don't say I didn't warn you, man. Listening to bullshit.
given that it's raw dairy, it is labeled as pet food, not for human consumption, but that's okay because I got that dog in me. So I will pour the entire pint of cream into this bowl, mix 2 eggs.
So one thing to note here, eggs have salmonella.
Yes, vegan gains. Oh, eggs have salmonella. They don't have salmonella. When the chicken gives birth to an egg, okay, then yes, it came out of that area, that tube of the chicken, so it can pick up some bacteria. So you need to wash the eggs, you understand me? Because if you break them, when you break them and they come in contact with the bacteria, then yes, you could get salmonella. That's the only way. But of course he has to tell you that eggs have salmonella. Where is the salmonella? There's no salmonella in eggs, inside of an egg, you fucking idiot.
And what a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, what don't we know? They actually bleach these fucking eggs, dude. They bleach them. We already know the process of what they do.
In eggs, it's not actually within the shell. It's around the egg. That's where the salmonella is contained.
Yeah, it's around the egg. It's not inside the egg. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Sometimes the salmonella can get in if the egg is cracked. So if there's like some kind of hole.
Well, don't buy a cracked egg. Don't eat a cracked egg. That's why we open them and look at them in the store to make sure that the eggs are not cracked, dude.
For the salmon.
That would be another reason. But they're actually pretty clean. There's no salmonella in them.
To get into the egg, but it's usually just contained around the shell. So if you're touching eggs with your bare hands, cracking them open, and you're touching other food with those,
but they're highly regulated. The eggs, they were already been cured. They were already been tested for that. There's nothing on them.
With those hands that touched the outside of the egg,
Well, this fucking guy just wants to fucking scare the shit out of you about everything. Everything is bad about natural food. It's gonna meat, which has no toxins or sugar, gonna cause diabetes, cardiovascular disease, fucking kidney disease, this, that. Your fucking brain is gonna fall out your pocket and everything. You're gonna die. But meanwhile, the vegan compilations are out there. They're all dying. Oh, but eggs are bad for you. Oh, all this cholesterol is bad for you. Oh my God, the eggs, they have this fucking bacteria on it. Salmonella. If you touch it, oh my God, God forbid. Have any of you gotten that? Have anybody gotten this? I just love this fear-mongering bullshit, bro.
Could contain salmonella. You're going to...
He must be getting paid by the vegan community. He must be getting paid heavily to fucking do this shit. I bet you he eats animal products. He's a liar. He's dying. He's dying, bro. On vegan diet without any animal products. He's a liar. I swear to God on my life that Vegan Gains is not a pure vegan. I know he's cheating because he'd be dead right now. He'd be on those vegan compilations by now, all fucked up, eating a raw ribeye in his fucking car.
Increase your risk of salmonella poisoning. So this is
Yes, it's going to increase your. So, guys, because there may be salmonella on the eggs, you should not eat eggs ever again, even though they're healthy for you. Don't eat them because Vegan Gains says that there's sucking salmonella on the egg, bro. Get it?
bad, dangerous sort of food handling.
Yeah, it's
If
dangerous. Don't eat them.
you're handling an egg, you have to make sure that you wash your hands afterwards.
Okay.
So that you don't contaminate any of the other
Yeah, yes, vegan. Yes, Vegan Gains. Okay.
food you're eating.
Yes.
Eggs, those are from the dozen earlier,
Yeah.
so I would only have 10 with breakfast in that case, and then 2 here. In any
Yes.
case, I'm getting 12 eggs total during the day, so the macros
That's nice.
are not affected. I will mix that up, and then I've oftentimes eaten this ice cream after it is frozen a little bit. I will eat it without any sweeteners added. I don't think the taste is that bad. It does taste better overall with a bit of sweetener, though. So something that you can throw in is, I would go for stevia or allulose. Allulose has some benefits that I'm not going to go into in this video. You can look it up.
They're plant drugs. Don't eat them. They're from plants. They're drugs, dude. They're drugs. Stop eating them, man. They're legal drugs.
If you like. A guy named Nick Norwitz has videos explaining the benefits of allulose compared to other sweeteners. It's very unique in terms of how the body responds to it. This is what ice cream.
And you need ice cream. Why exactly? See what I mean? Why do you need it? You don't really need it. See what I mean? You don't really need it.
Was supposed to be. This is actual iced cream. So I mix this all up, put it in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours. Once I take it out, it has to thaw for a little bit. But if you time it just right, you're going to get this texture that resembles normal ice cream pretty much to the T.
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross. Thanks for the donation, Ethan, though.
Now that said, you can also make this in a typical milk or milkshake form. I've been doing that a lot recently because it's simply easier. Drinking cream is not easy. It's very, very thick.
We all know that Vegan Gains, he eats ice cream. He eats milkshakes. He drinks milkshakes and ice cream all day. Yeah.
It doesn't taste bad, I would say, but given the texture, it's just hard to kind of put down. So you can also break this up by mixing it with, for example, normal milk or even some water. This is a bomb in terms of the total fat intake. 12 grams of protein, 12 grams of
That's great. That's great.
carbs, and 172 grams of fat.
So again, this might explain his diarrhea. He's literally
Yeah, the stevia and the fake sugar drugs. The drugs are causing the diarrhea. Eating those plant sugars, processed sugars from plants.
just eating straight cream.
You know, processed sugar still has oxalates in it. It's in there. It's a molecule. It's in there,
Which again, if he, like, it's
which is toxic and which will cause you diarrhea. Definitely.
kind of like drinking a bottle of olive oil. You're probably gonna have diarrhea if you do something
yeah.
like that.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
Yes, of course. We'll leave you off just off the face of it because you're Vegan Gains. You must know something. He doesn't know anything other than, well, pay my rent and all that kind of stuff, dude. And twerking for $50 and $15 sit-ups. You understand me, man? You people are stupid.
on top of that, again, this is
The people on his channel are just as stupid as he is, and he's stupid. No, but actually, no, he's not stupid. He's smart because he's confirming your fake beliefs. So I can't really say he's stupid. He's stupid at the fact about this stuff, the way he's fear-mongering about it. He didn't have to say anything. But himself, oh no, he's smart to manipulate you to pay rent and pay for twerking, and he doesn't have to do anything. Just come on here and watch other people's videos live and make shitloads of money. Yeah, all right.
a source of dairy fat.
Yes. Okay.
You will find that
Yeah.
dairy sources of fat,
Yeah.
they don't absorb
No.
as well as other animal sources of fat. So
They don't absorb as well as other sources of animal fat. Oh, so he's already admitting that animal fat's it's good for you. It's gonna absorb.
So that might also explain why he's having diarrhea.
Because it doesn't absorb well. That's why he's diarrhea. He's diarrhea because he's been eating these plant foods. You dummy.
He's also consuming a lot of dairy throughout this whole video.
All right, I don't want to call him any names. He's smart, dude. Yeah, because he's fucking brainwashed all of you. So who am I to call him the D word? No, man, that's a bad thing. I shouldn't be saying any of these things. No, he's smart because he has all of you eating out of the palm of his hand. All you vegan slaves, bro.
So he may actually be lactose intolerant and not know it. Lactose intolerance can also cause diarrhea.
There's no such thing as lactose intolerance. You just lack the enzyme to digest milk. So you're not a child anymore. He shouldn't be drinking anything that's milk. He should be eating gelato. Maybe he should make gelato.
Totaling 1,644 calories. So up next is...
You know, that's why they came up with gelato, because they know not to drink milk as an adult. You're not supposed to be drinking milk.
a half pound of 80/20 ground beef. And I either make this on the stove or in the air fryer.
That's amazing. Ground beef, man. That's beautiful, yes.
I tend to be favored.
So again, more red meat. It's linked to diabetes, cancer, and heart disease.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. It leads to cancer, heart disease, and fucking diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. Red meat. It fuck all of them. It does all of them, vegan gates. Yes, you vegan slaves, do not eat meat. Keep eating those plants to the point where you fucking die on them. Suffer and die, you vegan minions watching his channel, and him too. You understand me? Do not eat meat. Do not eat meat, because it's going to give you fucking tumors, bro. Brain tumors. You're going to die. You're going to fucking lose your legs and arms. Your brain is going to fall out.
Terrible choice.
Covering the air fryer recently because it's less cleanup and it's just easier to do, bro. Not as time consuming. So I would typically do that. And I will do one slice of more Tillamook cheese. This time it is the medium cheddar.
Man, that's not real cheese. Like 10% is real. The rest is fake, made from some weird oily plants.
So again, just more saturated fat, because apparently he hasn't eaten.
Yeah, saturated fat's so bad. It hasn't done anything bad to us for like centuries, but we're in this modern world with vegan gains because vegan gain says so. It must be bad. Yes, of course. More for us, less for all of you. Okay.
Enough yet?
So for the half pound of ground beef, that comes out to 38 grams of protein, no carbs, 44 grams of fat, and 548 calories. The one slice of cheese is 6 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, 9 grams of fat, and 109 calories total. I will throw sour cream on top of this as well. So once I finally stuff that down, up next is the pre-workout meal, and that is raw milk. Yes, it is. I was worried a bit about my digestion with this. Now, you guys know in the past I was drinking up to a half gallon of this a day. That's whenever I was getting the psoriasis breakout. Now,
yeah, again, you should not be drinking milk, bro. And you shouldn't be drinking it. I don't know. That's just me, but whatever.
But that said,
That's not what gave him the psoriasis. It's the toxic plants give you psoriasis. The toxicity in plants, whatever you're eating there, if it has oxalates or any lectins or fucking arsenic, cyanide, it causes psoriasis to pop out, like blaha.
Also eating a lot of other foods that I have come to realize don't agree with me at the same time. So it's hard to say how much was the milk.
That's not that they don't agree with you. You're still a slave. You keep eating these plant foods, so they destroyed your gut, and they're all backed up in there like hair. You know, they make rope out of grass, man. They make rope out of plants, dude. So what do you think it does when it goes in your body? You're going to digest rope? No, it's going to be sitting... It's blocked up. Your whole system's blocked up like a drain with hair in it. Gets blocked up, then it goes in the opposite direction. It's called acid reflux.
Milk versus other things. Something to note with this milk, it is not only raw, meaning not pasteurized, not homogenized. That doesn't mean it's not sanitized. People think raw milk means it's just right out of the udder, and people...
Is this a fitness channel or a shortness channel?
You know, it might be a mix of the two. Thanks for the donation, though, Ethan, though.
Drink it. That is not the case if it's being sold under state guidelines. But it also is A2A2, and it keeps all of the vitamins, all of the enzymes, drinking up fat, and 548 calories. The one slice of cheese is 6 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, 9 grams of fat, and 109 calories total. I will throw sour cream on top of this as well. So once
So again, not enough fat yet.
Finally stuff that down. Up next is the pre-workout meal, and that is raw milk. Yes, it is back. I was worried a bit about my digestion with this. Now, you guys know in the past I was drinking up to a half gallon of this a day. That's whenever I was getting the psoriasis breakout.
Should have been shitness. 777,777.
Yep.
Hey, my rent went up to 85. I wonder who's
His channel actually is becoming shit.
who is paying his rent, man? There must be really stupid vegans out there. It went from 75 to 85. Somebody actually gave their money to pay his rent. Oh my god.
I was watching some of his earlier content.
You know, people are just so easily duped. Just tell them what they want to hear, confirm their fake beliefs, and guess what? They'll pay your rent for you. All right. Yahoo.
And then he's become more and more retarded, especially with diet. Thanks for that, Nate.
Yeah, it's like if you get a stronger, you're gonna get a bigger. You're gonna grow muscles, getting a stronger, lifting a heavy weight. You're gonna get healthy if you eat all these plants. They're so healthy for you. Yeah.
Shouldn't even know.
Now, that
Drink coffee all day. Eat lots of sugar. Eat fruits. Yeah.
said, I was also eating a lot of other foods that I have come to realize don't agree with me at the same time. So it's hard to say how much was the milk versus other things. Something to note with this milk, it is not only raw, meaning not pasteurized, not homogenized. It doesn't mean it's not sanitized. People think raw milk means it's just right out of the udder and people drink it. That is not the case if it's being.
I don't know what this chart is from. He probably got this from some sort of blog post.
I don't know.
This isn't a scientific source, so this is just bullshit.
Sold under state
And you know this how? How do you know that?
guidelines. But it also is A2A2, and it keeps all of the vitamins, all of the enzymes, and all of the gut bacteria in it because it's not being heated before you consume it. 2 cups comes out to 16 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. 304 total calories. So I go lift, and once I get back home, it's time for the final meal of the.
How much carbohydrates were in there? Only 24.
And once I get back home, it's time for the final meal of the day, which is very exciting.
Brother.
1 pound of 80/20.
These new generation people, brother, man, I'm telling you, they've lost it completely. These new people coming out of the woodwork. My God, man, I miss my generation.
Ground beef. And I will put 2 slices of the Tillamook medium cheddar on top of that as well.
Is he eating that with the grease? Yeah, bro, if he keeps eating like this, he's gonna have a heart attack.
That comes out to 76 grams of protein and 88.
If he keeps eating like that, he's gonna have a heart attack, broski. Everybody's suffering from high estrogen. Even these poor kids going to school, they're feeding them slave diets 24 hours, 24/7 a day. You know, even the harvest, when people were doing these farms, they just would eat during harvest, and the rest of the year they would eat meat, so they would relieve themselves of these toxins. See what I mean? That's the thing.
Grams of fat in the beef, 12 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of fat for 218 calories in the cheese.
yeah.
So now the grand total with all that food, we are at 6,004.
What does A2 raw milk mean?
What does A2 raw milk mean? Raw milk, A2. Plants have got K2. No, they don't have K2. They got K1. Yeah, meat has K2. They lack a bunch of stuff, plants. He's reading.
We're going to divide all cows into 2 groups.
I do like some things where they make tests. I definitely, but even the tests can be inconclusive, and they could be altered, they could be fake, maybe they're real. Who the hell knows? If it's on paper, it must be real, right? Because it's on a piece of paper. Oh my God.
Groups, those having A1 beta casein, those having A2 beta casein.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because they have 2 beta casein genes, one from mom, one from dad.
Yes.
Those with A1 beta casein have a genetic mutation that allows BCM7 in the milk to be digested. BCM7 has been associated with increased gastrointestinal inflammation and worsening of PD3 symptoms.
Well, yeah, you don't have an enzyme to digest milk anymore after, I think, at the age of 2. So there you go.
Among other things, but the A2 beta casein gene does not allow BCM7 to be digested. So
Okay.
that's what it means. It's just a type of cow. Okay. I'm gonna have to research that a little more.
44 calories per day, 280 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, and 528 grams of fat. So the macronutrient breakdown, this is very, very in opposition with what you commonly see. 18% from protein, 3% from carbs, and 79% from fats. The time of day I wake up has a big impact on how my eating schedule goes. So if I wake up as I'm scheduled to at say 7 a.m., and if I take a shower, get ready, start eating breakfast relatively quickly, that will set a good pace for the day. But if I stay up late, if I sleep in, if something happens and I don't get to my breakfast until say 9:30, 10 a.m., it just pushes the overall food that much farther back. And some of you guys may have experienced this on your bulks as well. You may have to be sitting up at night just staring at that food like, I don't want to eat it. And you have a decision to make. Do you finish up that meal, or maybe even extra meals if you're in that scenario too, or do you just go to bed? That also gets into a debate of
Dodo donate $2. These are all the Trump and Putin supporters on Twitter.
All right. I don't want to see this, man. I don't want to see any of this. I like
Whatever.
that.
It's okay if then he wouldn't include swing vote.
Well, what does that mean? Were once part of a dynasty.
Becomes altered and
And which one is that?
I can't even hear what he's saying.
Is being vegetarian killing your gains?
For muscle protein synthesis, the mechanism for that to be activated, it requires the essential amino acid that's leucine.
If you have
So, muscle protein synthesis
Of course, he's going to confirm your fake beliefs again.
gets activated even without leucine. Leucine increases muscle protein synthesis.
Yeah, but you need the complete amino acids. You need them complete for them to work. So, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm out of here. I thought he was going to do more on that guy, but I guess not, because I don't see any more of him in here. He was really good. It's too bad. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I don't know. What's this grass-fed stuff?
and some news to start off here.
Oh, did he go back again? There's that milk shit. What's this?
We've got calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium.
So he would need something like this on his diet because he's consuming so little carbohydrates. If you're eating a diet like this, you're going to become dehydrated. Even if you take this electrolyte supplement.
That's a lie. You're not going to be dehydrated. I can tell you from my own experience. Experience is much louder than words. My experience, and you can see me eating at the buffet every single day, bro. I'm eating like over 6 pounds of meat a day. 6 pounds of protein, animal protein a day there. And I'm not experiencing any of that. I don't need electrolytes. I don't feel tired. I don't feel anything, bro. If anything, I'm super fast, super jacked. All my power has come back. My mitochondria are working like, fuck. I feel like a teenager again, 18 years old. It's kind of weird. I had this euphoria today after I was eating at the buffet. I just felt this euphoria. I was like, man, I was at the island and I was in the sun and laying down and. Man, I was waiting for the boat and I can literally like move stuff around so easily. Everything's so light again and super strong again, super fast. I can actually run. My sprinting is not inhibited anymore. I can sprint super fast without practice, which is crazy. So that must mean something, that your body should be functioning normally. This unit should be functioning normally, but if you're toxifying, it's not going to function.
you likely still will just end up being dehydrated because you need carbohydrates to hold on to these electrolytes.
No, you don't. You don't need carbohydrates. You don't need these so-called electrolytes. They're not out in nature when you kill animals. You drink the blood, eat the organs, and eat the meat. That's it. That's it.
Can reverse diet increase metabolism? I don't know what you mean by reverse dieting, but increasing your caloric intake does generally increase the amount of calories you burn.
It also includes taurine, which I usually judge by my
So you want to eat fake food so you can burn them off? Burn calories? What is this? That would be counterproductive, dude.
urine, as well as some other signs, namely muscle tightness and
It did say peptides? I didn't see that.
It does, says peptides.
Oh, yeah. Bovine collagen
Collagen.
peptides, okay.
Please twerk the whole thing.
Welcome to
Okay, I will do that for you even now. Thanks for the big donation. I just need to take a piss first. Take a piss, and then we'll do some twerking for you. Thanks.
All right, friends. I guess that was it, man. I'll see you in the next video. Tell us to think about that. Lexus, guys. Support the channel. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.